What's going on out there? This is Eddie Studios, and I love talking about this little camera, the DJI Osmo Pocket 2. If you didn't know that, you're probably new here. But I love talking about this camera. I've been talking about it since I got it, and I was one of the first. It was on back order when I ordered it. I ordered it right away. But I really think we're coming to an end of this little camera, sadly. I love you, camera. You're so amazing. It's so amazing. All right, we still got some time left in it, and I think it's still worth it, but they've got to have the new generation coming this year. And there's a lot of videos out there that are promising a release date of the Osmo Pocket 3. They don't have a release date. They haven't even said there's an Osmo Pocket 3. I'm pretty sure there's going to be one in the projected release date of sometime in November of this year, and that's 2022, because it just kind of falls in line with the other ones. When they have a release date, it's gonna just blow up your feed. So don't panic, you're not missing anything. So quickly, let's get into what I think's going in the thing. And then let's talk about what I really wish they would add to it to just make it that much better. Let's start with the functionality of the base here before we talk about the camera itself. First of all, unfortunately, I think the fact that a lot of people are hoping that they get rid of the do-it-all handle as an addition, I don't think that's going to happen. There's going to be some sort of an add the microphone and do-it-all handle. Hopefully, there will still be built into the base of it a speaker that there's not on this model, so you can hear your playback without the do-it-all handle. It would be nice if there was a microphone jack on the unit itself. I hope they do that instead of adding it to the do-it-all handle, but they have to have a reason to upsell you guys. Unfortunately, they're a business, and every one of their products, like the majority of their products, has an upsell model or an upsell accessory that's essential to be able to get the full use out of it. And this is that upsell accessory. I don't think they're gonna do away with it. It might only be connectivity to the wireless microphone system. They may even sell a 2-microphone one for interviews, because DJI came out with their own wireless microphone recently. That could be. They could have an extra upsell that's a do-it-all handle with 2 microphones. I would not put it past them to do that. I also believe in some manner they're going to bring back the wheel from the version 1. That's definitely possible. The version 1 wheel, they would also still need either a joystick that's just side to side with the wheel for up and down. I think the configuration of the buttons will probably be set up similar with addition to the wheel. I think we should see a wider screen. Now, if they keep that bump out up here and keep the handle the same, it'll be awesome. If the handle widens, I won't be too happy with it. Let's see how well they take your grip into account. But this grip form size is great, because it's like perfect size for gripping, like a handle of a small gimbal. So hopefully they don't mess with that. Maybe a little bigger wouldn't be the biggest deal ever, but this thing is set up for 16:9 video. So why have the screen that's wide for like a regular photo camera? It should be a 16:9 screen. This is a video camera. You can take photos with it, that's fine. I'd rather see the smaller image when taking 4:3 photos versus the smaller image when shooting 16:9, because this is a video camera and we only want to shoot 16:9, so make a 16:9 screen. Sorry for that rant. They better have a 16:9 screen on the new one. So much wasted screen space. The touchscreen capabilities of this is very responsive. I've never had any issues with it. Responds to my touch great. New one, hopefully that's even improved even more. Let's get into what the camera is going to be able to do. First of all, 1-inch sensor for sure. It's going to have a 1-inch sensor. I'll tell you what else I would love to see with that in my wish list, but it's not going to be there. We're going to see improvement like Active Track 3.0. I think we'll see that. This Active Track has some glitches and isn't that great, and they keep making better Active Track. So hopefully the latest and greatest Active Track at the time that it comes out, maybe there'll be a 4.0, I'm not sure. But at least 3.0, that would be awesome. Or maybe a longer battery life would be nice, but who knows? It seems like they're expanding the battery life. I think there'll be a longer battery life and maybe a faster recharge with every iteration. That sort of a thing is kind of a gimme, so I think that'll happen. I also think that it's going to have a wider field of view as a standard field of view instead of adding that wide angle lens to it. I could be wrong, but I think they'll have the wider field of view. If they have the wider field of view though, I would love to see them have a adapter that can bring it to a tighter field of view, like a 35mm equivalent. That would be awesome. I use a 35 all the time. Do the opposite of then adding the wide angle lens that's no good, because the adapter wide angle lens sucks. I'll be interested to see what they do with the creator combo setup. They're gonna do something. It's gonna be awesome. All right, number one on my dream list of what could come on a mini gimbal. Hopefully the one we're getting, but not probably likely. I'll save the most ridiculous one for last. I think we could see something that has a closable aperture. I doubt it, but that would be amazing if we did. It would up the value of it so much. Like if it had a open and close on the aperture adjustment in some fashion, that would be super cool. Don't see that happening, but it's feasible because it's in some drones that they own and make. It's feasible. Closable aperture, that would be super awesome. An optical zoom, that could be really cool to have an actual optical zoom. They put it in my Sony phone. They could put it in a DJI Osmo Pocket. Will they? No, probably not. We'll still have a digital zoom, but it's gonna be shit because digital zoom sucks. But that could be cool if they did optical zoom. DJI. All right, we'll get a little bit crazy. So it could have a flip out screen. I was talking about the wider screen that I think they're gonna do. They could do flip out. That Moza, the Moza one that they made, that one has a flip out screen. It's got a bulky handle, but it has a flip out screen. But DJI could probably figure out how to make the handle still skinny and then the flip out screen somewhere up here. It's not gonna happen. Be cool if it did. Maybe it's useful. I could see it being useful. One last thing that I really wish they would add to the next iteration of the Pocket camera through DJI is to make it like a DJI Pocket Ronin 4D. And like make it like a mini of the DJI Ronin 4D with a fourth axis, and just possibilities are endless. I've used the fourth axis they have for the Pocket 2 that Scotty Makes Stuff makes, and it's pretty awesome. I made a video on it. You can check it out above. If you want to check that out, go ahead, feel free to check it out. Scotty Makes Stuff, fourth axis for the Pocket 2. And to wrap this up really though, I really want to just say, don't wait for the Pocket 3. If you don't have an Osmo Pocket 2 yet, it is worth it. And I think that even when the 3 comes out, or the Pocket Pro, or my Pocket 4D, comes out, the Pocket 2 is still gonna have a place for years to come. I'm still gonna be using this camera. I'll get the new one, but I'll still be using this camera. And I've never had this microphone drop on me, and it works for me for everything I want it to do. And I'm still, to this day, discovering new stuff about it. So I'm not so eager to see the next generation, but I'm happy to talk about what's gonna be and what I think it could be. So if you guys enjoyed this video, please hit that like button, subscribe to the channel for more stuff on this and updates when the new generation's coming. And guys, I'm gonna put some links in the description to the Pocket 2 creator combo that is a factory refurb through Amazon, because that thing's awesome, and then all of the accessories that I really use every day. But go check out my full playlist on the Pocket 2. Go film something awesome, upload it, doesn't matter what camera you use, share your artwork. Peace out guys, I'll see you next week with another video.